Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I am Tamara Brown, Director of Sustainable Development and Community Engagement for Praxair. Thank you very much for joining us today. I'd like to extend a special welcome to all of our elected officials and legislative officials today, including Speaker Cleckley, and to the entire community here that is here for the Skills Pipeline graduation. As this is a celebration of the accomplishments of nearly 100 women and men and their talents, I would like to quickly ask the Skills Pipeline Program graduates to stand. All the graduates. Thank you very much, and congratulations. Giving back to the communities where we live and work is one of our core values at Praxair. And we are so proud to have had the opportunity to make an investment in some of the finest talent in Louisiana. I have had the pleasure to get to know the leadership, the college workforce teams, and the instructors over the last year. And I thank you very much for your camaraderie. I've not only had the chance to meet students, but I've been inspired by each one of you. So thank you for that. In the first phase of this community engagement initiative, Skills Pipeline has provided the necessary support to train nearly 100 new welders in an accelerated one-year curriculum, as well as new instructorships and professional development opportunities for existing welders, all with funding from Praxair's Global Giving Program. Praxair has served the welding market for a long time. It's a perfect complement to our industrial gases business. Like many of our customers and fellow industry in this area, we too depend on the professional skills of welders. We launched the Skills Pipeline effort with the belief that this program might help address the skilled talent shortfall and also would help to enrich the lives of Louisiana families. Today, your hard work, all of the hard work in this room, has made this truly a win-win. And to this end, Praxair is honored to have collaborated with the Louisiana Community and Technical College System, Baton Rouge Community College, Delgado Community College, and Sowella Technical Community College. Thank you especially to the hard work of President Sullivan and the team at LCTCS, including Will Seaman, Quentin, and Trish. This type of collaboration between industry, academia, and government helps us all to provide vital products and services, and such collaborations also help to build our communities. So we are quite excited about the future of our new welders, and we have a special announcement about the future of Skills Pipeline. And to that end, I'd like to now introduce Tony Wallace, Vice President of the South Region for Praxair Distribution Incorporated. Tony joined Praxair in 1985 and was most recently Vice President of Energy Services for U.S. Industrial Gases before assuming this current role. Tony was also Managing Director in Puerto Rico for our packaged gas business. So welcome, Tony, to this podium.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Tamara. It's a distinct pleasure to join you today. Slightly more than 1 year ago, our Senior Vice President, Dr. Ann Roby, stood in this very room, very place, and announced the launch of our Skills Pipeline Initiative. Now, in just a very short time period, we see the fulfillment of the vision for a more talented, robust pipeline through the hard work and dedication of each and every one of these students. To each of our students today, I congratulate you on a job well done. On behalf of our entire company, and especially from those of us here in the South region, what we are doing here today is consistent with Praxair's mission of making our planet more productive. Praxair is focused on developing a diverse pipeline of talented STEM and skilled trade professionals to ensure we meet our critical business needs and remain competitive on a global basis. Our efforts to support STEM education have a wide reach, including programs here in Louisiana, in Buffalo, New York, in China, and in South America. We support programs and organizations that focus on outreach to diverse students and professionals. The shortage of professionals in science, technology, engineering, and math, STEM, is significant, and if not addressed, will impact our ability to compete globally successfully. The Gulf Coast is the largest oil refining and petrochemical producing region in the world. Praxair has had a strong presence in Louisiana for decades. I myself have had the opportunity to work in and out of this state for over 30 years. Over the past few years, we have invested more than $500 million in the Gulf Coast, primarily right here in Louisiana. Praxair Distribution Incorporated is a leading supplier of proprietary welding, cutting, specialty, and medical gases, as well as welding-related equipment and supplies. We're looking forward to you using our gases and welding supplies. This is also where many of our customers are expanding their businesses, and it is with grateful appreciation that we are joined here today by some of them. They are a primary reason for this program. We all share the need for a skilled workforce, as these skilled craftsmen and women, including welders, are essential to enabling the region's continued industrial growth. This journey for skilled talent is one of 3 journeys I'd like to talk about today. And thankfully, because of the entry of these new welders, we hope that this journey will be less daunting for us and our customers. Before I make my remarks directly to the students, I'd like to address a second journey, and is one that we have undertaken with 2 major stakeholders. Our partnership with the Louisiana Community and Technical College System, including Baton Rouge Community College, Delgado Community College, and Sohuela Technical Community College, has ensured that together we will provide a preeminent program that will serve our students and the state of Louisiana well and into the future. Thank you for working with us on Praxair's Skills Pipeline program and for hosting us today. In addition, we are pleased to collaborate with the state of Louisiana and the WISE program. Special thanks to Speaker Cleckley, whose foresight in developing the WISE program has helped us to create more resources and avenues for stronger ties and collaboration between government, educators, and businesses. We are happy to have gone on this journey with both the colleges and the state as we look for ways to enable citizens to get the skills they need to gain good manufacturing jobs. And finally, to the students, our graduates today, I'd like to address a third journey, an important one that you are beginning today. Today is the first day of what will hopefully be the start of a new career for you. Those conversations will begin for you this afternoon as you meet with us and our customers to discuss potential job opportunities at today's career fair. It is not only a day for you, it is a day that is meaningful for your families and your communities. Take pride in what you have accomplished. It is significant. Research suggests that by your hard work in completing your work in the Skills Pipeline program and earning your certificates, some of you multiple certificates, you have at least doubled your earning potential over the course of your lifetime. This was undoubtedly in your minds as you began the program, and today you have achieved a significant goal. Finally, for the third final, this is a day that is meaningful for all of us in industry. We need your talents. We need your hard work. Thank you for helping us to provide the products and services that we all need to be sustainable and competitive. Congratulations. It is because of your hard work and the success of this program that we, Praxair, are proud to announce that we will invest in a second year of Skills Pipeline in the state of Louisiana, bringing our cumulative investment in welding workforce education to the state to more than $500,000. And now I'd like to introduce Speaker Chuck Cleckley. Speaker Cleckley's foresight in creating the WISE initiative has provided essential funding for higher education in Louisiana. Thank you. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you very much, Tony, and I think that was very well said. Tamara, thank you for your leadership and your kind words. And Monty, thank you for the hard work you do leading the community system here in the state of Louisiana. You've done an incredible job. You know, a couple of years ago, and I think I told some folks earlier today, we were here about a year ago, and we announced the program that we are experiencing today and the results. And I can tell you, a year ago it was exciting. A year ago it was exciting to come here and basically turn the dirt, get the program started. But the most exciting thing is when we cut the ribbon, and that's today when we cut the ribbon. When you can recognize almost 100 folks who have taken advantage of this incredible program and are going to benefit for themselves, for their families, and for the state of Louisiana. And I think that's one of the exciting things about the WISE program. When we sat down a couple of years ago to try to find a way that could be creative and innovative and something different outside the box than anybody else in the country that does anything like this, with the help of the higher ed community, that's how the WISE system was created. It was created by investing in the people in the state of Louisiana. It was created by taking these folks and partner with the folks that they know what we need. They know where the demand is for the jobs that they're looking for. And our vision was to do exactly what's happening today. You have a company that has invested in the state of Louisiana, that's investing in higher ed, that's investing in the future of Louisiana. But, you know, thank you, Praxair, for your confidence in the state of Louisiana. Thank you for your commitment in the state of Louisiana. But most important, thank you for your confidence and your commitment in the people of Louisiana. And with your investment, I think you'll be very happy with the returns that you will get from your investment here in the 3 different schools. So it's an exciting day today. It's an exciting day for me to see this legislation that we worked so hard to get through the process. But it's very exciting today to see the results. There's nothing more exciting than to see people getting their certification to do something, to give back to the community, to work with the community, to help their families, and to help our economy grow here in the state of Louisiana. So again, congratulations to almost 100 graduates, and thank you, Praxair, for everything that you've done. Thank you all very much.
Thank you very much. And now it is my pleasure to bring to the podium, at his podium, President Monty Sullivan of the Louisiana Community and Technical Colleges System, and then Dr. Sullivan will be followed by Mr. Tim Hardy. Thank you very much for your team's support.
Good afternoon. It is indeed a pleasure to be here with you today, a little over a year. Thank you to our friends from Praxair. This is an organization that not only makes an investment with its resources, but it makes an investment with its time. Tony, you have an extraordinary organization that you represent. Tamara, I can't tell you just a little bit off the cuff here, but let me just tell you, this lady at times, I almost thought that she was a part of my staff. I would run into her in the building so often. What that says, though, is a commitment to not only commit resources, but to come back over and over again to make sure that what we are delivering is what you need as graduates, and it's what organizations like Praxair need. Thank you for your commitment of time, and thank you to Praxair as a great partner. To Speaker Cleckley, the vision that you showed in crafting the WISE Fund is extraordinary. These lives are changed as a result. One of the great benefits that I know you've had as speaker and as a legislator in Louisiana is to touch lives of people. None more impressive than this one. Thank you for all that you've done in that regard. To our colleges, to representatives in the room, to faculty members who taught these students. Stand up if you're in the room and represent any of those programs. How about a round of applause for those guys? I think most of them were already standing, right? So thank you for being with us today. What you have done is certainly to change lives, and we're appreciative for the good work that you do every day. Most importantly, to our students, to our graduates, to those folks who we've come here today to celebrate. You have put in the time. You have put in the effort. You have earned that certification. But let me be real clear. That certification is but a ticket to participate in this economy. It is a ticket to participate in this economy. Your responsibility is to recognize that it doesn't end with graduation. It starts at graduation. And no amount of education, no amount of training or certification will ever replace hard work, effort, working with your colleagues every single day, showing up to work ready, and doing the things that your employer needs you to do in order to be successful, both for you to be successful and for your employer to be successful. This afternoon, you'll have an opportunity to go in, to stand proud, to look folks in the eye, to shake their hand, and to talk about your future. Scroll back for each of you to a year ago today. Where were you? Where were each one of you 1 year ago? You know, I had an opportunity a few minutes ago to talk to someone who said, I visited each one of these programs and I've heard the stories. And many of you have a pretty good idea of where you were a year ago. You were not sitting in a graduation ceremony with a job interview lined up for the afternoon. Right? Can't wait. He's excited. He's sitting on the front of his chair. He can't wait. Excited about the opportunity. So just imagine for a second, if today is 1 year removed from where you were there, where will you be in a year? Where will you be 1 year from now? It's about effort. It's about your work. And it's also about people like our good friends from Praxair who are willing to make investments in you. Thank you for the work that you put in. Thank you for the example that you've set for those around you and for the next generation. You know, I can't close without one final comment to Praxair. Yes, you have provided an opportunity for this group of students, but what you have also done is laid a foundation for generations of people in the state of Louisiana to participate. Thank you.
And Mr. Tim Hardy.
On behalf of the board, let me just first say, wow, this is a very, very special day. I've reviewed some of the profiles on some of you who have completed the program, and I know many of you did not think you were going to finish. You had challenges. It wasn't always easy. You didn't always feel good. Sometimes you didn't feel like you had support. But you overcame those challenges. And look where you are today. But I'm going to give you one other obligation beyond just celebrating today, beyond just heading to that job interview, beyond just feeling proud. The other thing I'm going to lay on you is that I want you to pull others over the wall. One of the things you should never do is when you get over the wall, don't pull the rope over with you. Leave it for others. Inspire them. You have a greater obligation now because you understand being on time. You understand working hard. You understand discipline. And what I'm going to ask of you is to instill that in others. That's number one. Next is, I do want you to celebrate today because the role that you now can play is for yourself personally, for your families, for companies, and for this state. So you have obligations in all three of those areas. Last but not least, to Praxair. You had to believe in these students for this kind of investment. You believed when others didn't believe. And I don't think they have let you down. So that commitment is so very special. This is a special time in this state, in this state's history, with the amount of economic development that's going on, with the projects that are underway, with those who are going to be underway. We need skilled workers. We are honored, nay, blessed to be able to play this role with our system, and more particularly with Delgado, with BRCC, with Sowella, in the role you played. So thank you to all the faculty and staff that has played a role in educating these students and preparing them. And to Praxair, I can't say enough. I am so honored. On behalf of the board, we are so thankful for what you have done. Thank you very much.
So thank you all again for joining us. I would like to invite the members of the press to stay here in the Dumas conference room, where our speakers and other members of the team are available for interviews. And Jason Stewart on our communications team is going to direct those efforts. I would also invite all of our guests and our students to join us outside in the Magnolia Gallery for the reception. And you'll also have a chance to enjoy some of the beautiful creations of artwork that each of the 6 teams and classes have created while working with local metalsmith and artist Nathan Loxton, who is also here today.